So it seems most YouTubers in this space had their Andor episodes 1, 2, and 3 videos all up like a week ago, back when the show first dropped. Everyone got them up that night. I've been watching the show at a much slower pace, much slower pace. I put up my episode 1 review up 2 days ago. I finally saw episode 2. Episode 1, I thought it was alright. I was like, it's fine. I like the different style, the different tone that it's bringing, opposed to like the other Disney Star Wars shows, because I didn't like Boba Fett at all. I didn't really care for Obi-Wan. I like Mandalorian. I like the tone that Andor was bringing, but I just felt like as a show in itself, episode 1 didn't really draw me in too much. I thought it was kind of boring. Episode 2, I do kind of feel the same way. I do like that it gave us more backstory on Cassian himself, because if you didn't watch Rogue One, you're not gonna... I feel like I can't imagine people actually caring about this character yet, even through 2 episodes. Like, it's cool that it's like a real world feel, like he killed 2 cops, and now he's on the run, and people are after him, and it's like a smaller, condensed story. You got Gabe from The Office hunting him down, trying to give motivational speeches and shit, and it's just like super awkward. But I like the guy. I like how tone deaf and adamant he is and passionate about catching this dude, Cassian Andor, this man from Kenari who murdered 2 cops, and he really wants to find justice for him, and he's got his whole crew. This episode gives us some backstory and shows us like more of when they were living on Kenari. I think that's almost the stuff I'm most interested in. Cassian and the Kenari kids, as kids, and they're not speaking English, there is no subtitles. I really like that, and they're just living in the woods. It doesn't seem like they have any parents. I feel like when we get to this like hole in the ground mining tunnel that looks like someone was like making, I feel like whatever happened there is possibly how those kids' parents died, and that's why the kids are now all like living on their own. Like maybe their parents were working in there and something happens, but it looks like a lot of people and a lot of destruction happened down there, and I'm assuming something happened to those kids' parents, because none of them look very shocked when they find this giant hole in the ground, this giant tunnel. Cassian sort of stares at it for a while and is just like, looks a little sad. I'm guessing whatever happened to their parents, they died somehow down there or something happened. And there's a crashed ship there. It has the little separatist insignia on the dude's uniform right there. So this is like during the Clone Wars something happened, and that was a separatist man. Separatist dude who's not dead yet stands up, shoots the girl in the back. That was kind of crazy. Just shot a kid and killed a kid. And I was like, wow, this show can maybe go places that I wasn't expecting. It could go a little PG-13 and not be entirely G. And then I like, all the kids are like crying and carrying her off, and like it's a sad scene, but they carry her away and Cassian's like staring. Cassian, you could tell, that's why I like this like kid backstory that they're showing. He's a little bit colder on the inside. A lot of the kids are sobbing and he looks a little sad, but you could just tell he was built for this line of work, where in Rogue One he's like this spy who is able to kill his friends and do what has to be done and do the harder stuff for the greater cause, because he's unflinching and unnerving. He's looking at this kid, and then he looks back to the separatist ship. All the kids are running off, like carrying like their dead friend, and he's like, I'm gonna go check out the ship and see what's in there. Episodes 1 and 2 I thought were fine. They're honestly kind of slow, and if this weren't a Star Wars show, I probably would have stopped watching, honestly. But because it is a Star Wars show, and I'm such a big Star Wars fan, I'm gonna keep watching. If it weren't a Star Wars show, I don't know that I would. I really like the music in this, the score in episode 1, but especially episode 2, just like gave it a really good like noir spy thriller vibe. I really like the music for it. I have heard from my friend who's been watching it that episode 3 is the best one yet. I'm hoping so. So I'll check out episode 3 maybe tonight and put up a review tomorrow. And then I will be caught up also. Etsy.com/shop/evilbroomstick. Buy yourself a hand-painted horror hat. I got Friday the 13th hats, Ghostface hats, Babadook hats, Xenomorph hats in all colors. Buy yourself a hat. Support so I could buy better audio equipment, because I'm just filming this on my iPhone right now. Thanks for watching. Peace.